Welcome to my Stalker run. I'm E246 and here's what's in our backpack. We're a little overweight. Lots of matches. We got 6 coal. We're all good up here. We got, look at that. We got all 3 of our stims back together where they belong. These boots need to get repaired. We got our stink. We got proper meat. We got water. You're down to 55, so you're gonna need to be repaired as well. I gotta drop you before I forget about you. I'm just gonna hang on to those. And we have the deer hides and the guts all ready to go for repairing. So we are day 918 with 441 locations discovered. And our wolf count is at 1855. And all of our skills are at 5. So we are kind of mid-morning-ish. We have insomnia still for another 5 hours. I don't know where this actually belongs, to be honest. I don't know. You know what? Let's just throw it on the floor next to the gun. I threw the gun over on the floor over here. If you can't tell. It's right there. Seemed to go nicely in there. That works. Alright, let's repair the boots. There we go. Those are at 100, and let's repair this. Oh, I shouldn't have used the cougar claw knife. Whatever. We'll be fine. That's at 100% now. Alright, you guys are both at 46. I know I keep saying I want to make another bow, but I have that one as a backup. What's our weight? 50. 50. We can't blame it on food. It's got to be the water, right? Let's go.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's go this way today. Hey, I'm that girl. Welcome in. How are you doing? Which bow comes out? It's the bushcraft. We didn't go out here. I don't really want to take out the bear. I kind of want to... What is our bear count at anyways? 123. Cougars are at 66. I don't see that going up. The only way I see that going up is maybe when we hit 2,000 wolves. We might go get our cougar hunting clothing if we still have time to do so. But 66 seems to be a good day. A good day. A good number. I'm trying to read and talk at the same time.
My stomach. It hurts.
Oh no, my girl has a bad headache. I'm sorry. I'll talk quieter. Is that better? Thank you, Neo. Welcome in. How are you doing, buddy? Uh-oh. We're about to have a battle between a dragon and Mother Nature. We'll go see what we can find out by the helicopter. If there's no wolves when we get out there, we might just turn around and unfortunately leave. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. You know what I wish? I just thought about this morning. I wish every region had a purpose. That way when I go to that region, I don't have to think. I'm not suggesting they actually do this. Just, you know, I wish I knew, like, hey, when you go to the airfield, this is what it's really for. So go do that stuff. If you go to Mountain Town, this is what you would typically do out in Mountain Town. I don't know what to do. Hey, Scruffy. Welcome in. You're doing good? Me and Ruby are doing good as well. Good to have you. Oh. No moose out here. Let's salute Darth. You know what? Let's put those where they belong on the wheel, top. There they go. Oh, he's gonna smack your lips at me. Let's eat this one. That's good for now. Drink some of that. Keep her quiet. I think on the left of the screen, that's a deer. Might even be a big, fat, juicy buck. Yep. That it is. No wolves, though. Yeah, we're looking for puppies. We're not finding any, though. We may have found one. Having a look around this helicopter to see if I dropped anything I didn't recall. Hey! Thanks for that, Merd. Well, let's head this way. I don't think there's anything out here right now. It's pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. Hey Gus, welcome in. How are you doing, buddy? Walk around through here, see if there's anything. Merd's gonna save up his ruby points except for stretch time. For day 999, you're gonna have some fun. You know, when we do the naked stim run from the weather station to Desolation Point, there's a chance we could die, right? I think we decided we're just gonna take a flare pistol and like a handful of flares because we're not gonna be fighting animals at that time. Let's take that to scare them off. Gonna have to find one. I know we have one here. Oh, there's one at the camp office as well. Go this way. Let's practice the run now and see if you'll die. I don't think so. I don't think there's any wolves out here because I haven't heard a sound. But I'm gonna pull that out. Hey, lady leader. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for that, CD. So where to now? We might just leave the long way. There's nothing out here for us. I hate coming all this way and then not really spending too much time, but spend a couple of days. We got a bear. We did get some wolves. Yeah, that's what I was hoping, is if we went this way, maybe there's at least one. I don't go this way very often, so I have an idea. Let's pull the bow out first, though. This time of day, it's okay. Mid-afternoon. Oh, okay, that's not gonna work. Can I see if I get up on top of this? Can I get on top of this to start with? What's down there? Oh, oh. Blink. Where's your buddy? There it is. Alright, we got that arrow back. Like, how do you get down there? I should keep a bow. I don't really feel comfortable, not after what happened in yesterday's stream. I don't feel too comfy with goating some of these places. This looks good. Let's go down in here. What I wanted to do is get over by that waterfall and see if we've triggered that location, if it is a location. Should be a location. It's a pretty big waterfall. Lady Leader's gonna lurk. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for the lurk, and thank you for coming in and saying hello. I don't know that I've ever actually gone through this little narrow passage. That looks like that's the way up, possibly. Oh, maybe it's not. Looks like it might have been a good way down though. It's not that far of a drop. There's no wolves down here, Gus. Have we opened this guy up? I think we can get up over there. That's where we're gonna go next. We're winging it today. We don't know what we're actually doing today. So we're just gonna go with the flow. Oh, no location is triggered yet. Oh, hello. We have not been here.
Hope nobody needs
Matches.
this anymore.
All right. Obviously, Hinterland's like, don't even bother going close to that. Well, that's unfortunate. That should have had a location attached to it. That's okay. Let's go up here. See where that takes us. What's our weight? 49. We can eat some of that. And we could probably drink some of that. $48.67. So we're 918 days into the run. And I've been primarily using all these cardboard matches, and we still have cardboard matches left in Pleasant Valley, and a whole bunch of you guys. Like, we haven't even dipped into the good matches really. We use one here and there, but we haven't really relied on the good matches very much. I don't know where this goes, but it looked like a trail, so let's follow it. We might need some of you guys. Might not, but might. Ooh, run, little bunny, run. Why does that wolf sound like it's that way? We just went that way. Where does this go? People who are being real careful with matches, whetstones, etc. have gotten their runs over 10,000 days, so it's possible to go for an extreme amount of time. What would you even do in this for 10,000 days? Where's the fun in that? And you could kill 20,000 wolves. I guess, yeah. Plus the path behind the waterfall. What do you mean, path behind the waterfall? Is that a bear? Right there. It's too far to see if it's moving. Bragging rights? Yeah. You know what? Like this is gonna be my longest run, and it's been tough to continue. Just getting to 1,000 days. All the fun happens early game to an extent. I shouldn't say all the fun, but like right now I'm not terribly excited if I find something, because I don't need it, you know. I'm fully geared. I don't need whatever they're gonna throw at me. But the beginning of a run, like when we start a new run, I get extremely nervous. Is the run gonna stick? I get extremely excited because there's genuine excitement when you find something, because you probably need it. Is this one of those supply caches that we found? This is where it is? We can actually have a visual now? It is. I couldn't imagine trying to go 10,000. Yeah, that's definitely 100% a bear. It's too late in the day to hunt a bear. I want to stick to the outskirts and just see what's out there. Yeah, if you're not streaming the game, like I'm not in no way am I gonna say doing 10,000 days would be easy. That would be a major strain on one's mind. But if you don't have to worry about anybody else watching it, you can just go do what you do, right? Like, I'm gonna spend like the next 6 days, 10 days fishing because I want 85,000 calories worth of fish out here, right? You could go and take on a task like going to the dam and just destroying everything that's in there. Everything that's destroyable. So there probably is things that you can do, but 10,000 is a big number. It's like way bigger. It's like almost 10 times bigger than like 1,000. Well, thank you, Murd. Yeah, the beginning is always the most exciting. It's the most stressful for a streamer, or at least for me, because I want to run the stick, right? And they don't always. I played Misery yesterday, all by myself. I don't like doing simultaneous runs, but I thought, you know what? I might actually be able to pull that one off because too heavy. I want to get up there. Nothing that I would be doing in that run would confuse me with this run. So I made 2 attempts yesterday. The first one was just kind of like, I had a really good, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, there's not going to be any of that. The first one didn't last very long. I had a great start. I started off, I went to the plane crash. I got my hands and my head covered there. I was going to Thompson's Crossing. I saw a wolf kind of between the barn and Thompson's, and I thought, okay, I'll just huck a rock to make him go the other direction to try to spook him. But I happened to be in the act of winding up to throw when he saw me, and so that obviously made him charge at me. And when you don't have any weapons, you're not surviving a wolf attack very well. We got mushrooms. And speak of the devil, my second run, I got to the second affliction. I got to Ash Canyon. I got the backpack. And I knew it was a bad idea. But I thought, I'm going to try and keep my well-fed that I just got. And all I had was some sketchy sardines, and I knew I shouldn't eat them, but I'm like, whatever, it'll be fine. Well, I ate them, I got food poisoning, and then I realized, oh wait, you didn't pick any mushrooms in this run. That was in the earlier one. So, I haven't yet died in that one. I just remembered later yesterday. Oh, hello, Glimmer Bear. But I'm down to really a small amount of condition in that one. And I still don't have Reishi. I'm in the mine where you get the... And I got to the second affliction. So I think that one could have went a lot longer had I just given up on like well fed till I got a bow. Yeah, we had really nice weather here for most of the day. That's a rare occurrence, isn't it? Problem is now we don't have any visibility. There won't be one of these. We already got 3 of them. So do that. The sucky thing is that we just got rid of the insomnia and now we're going to end up getting it again. Having that bear there kind of messes us up a bit because I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I would love to get to the hangar, to be honest. I don't really have a clue which direction it might be. It might be that way. It might be that way. I don't have a clue. We're just walking until we see something we recognize. I think we can... Oh, this is a good sign. I don't know what it is, but it's a good sign. It's something. Thanks for that, Neo. No Bubble Guts Astrid again? Changing it up a little bit. I don't actually know where this is.
Full rust suit, I'm gonna faint.
I think we're going the right direction. I think we gotta go that way. I think we're all right. Yeah, this looks familiar. And I think we can, provided we don't get turned around, we can probably get to the basement before insomnia kicks in. I have to pick a cattail to see what way. Oh, okay. I wanted to see if I was using that as a marker. You're funny, Merd. We can't have 30 cattails, it's too heavy. Too heavy. 29, that's just right. A smart thing to do right now, whoops, to drop a stick. Okay, we're going to the back end of the stick just to see what direction you're going in, so if you do get turned around, you knew that's the way you were headed.
Right here.
We got nothing for visuals. I think we're going the right way though. This is the little river. And then the airfield should be just right on the other side. Now it's just a matter of like, how do I get up? Thanks for that one, Merd, by the way. Insomnia is almost about halfway. I think I gotta go up that way. I don't think we can get up. No. Can't run. just want to make sure that I picked up that stick again. Wasn't sure if I had just left it. There we go. This is a good sign. It's not a sign, it's a light. I know. Now where actually do we go on here? What if that bear is still following us? Oh, we got a building. Not the building we're looking for, but it's one of the buildings.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Oh, and it ended. Nice. Nice, real nice. What's the time? It's almost bedtime. Run, bunny, run. You stink, so of course he's following you. That's not nice. Nico's good at this game. You're funny. If it wasn't so windy, it's minus 19. Well, like, is that little corner gonna be wind blocked? What my plan is to boil a couple rounds of water while holding on to the stink, and maybe see if that bear will actually get out here. Oh, it's... I don't know if it's gonna do it. Let's see. Let's do that. Do that so that when we do have to cook, I don't have to go through that again. And then there was no wind. No, I like it better when I was right here. Oh, bugger.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
The game is like, so you're not gonna throw some coal on there, are you? As soon as I threw it on there, they're like, hey, okay, shift the wind. You're still at 91. That's good. Well, we gotta boil this water, so... Actually, take a piece of cedar. Yeah, building a better fire pit would be an amazing thing.
Come on.
So from the 4 liters that were unboiled, we only got half a liter.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, we may as well do that. I'm gonna do that. Drop you over here. Ten sticks can drop right here. And we can go to bed. Eat that up. And we'll go 10 hours. It's not a bad thing that we didn't get very much of that water back that we were trying to boil, because it didn't take us very long to boil that up. And then just get going with another round. We didn't really need the water. It was more so I was just hoping to spend some time outside while that bear was potentially still tracking us. I don't think he was. With the bears, eventually they will ease up if you get a little bit far away. They'll recognize we can't catch that guy. Oh, it's dark. We got 2 cougar hides. Let's repair the cougar hat. Should be
time for stretchy.
Light enough now. What are you, deer skin? I don't have a lot of deer. Bird wants stretchy. There we go. Thanks, Merd. I'm gonna leave that one.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
And there's... Oh, I left 2 there. I think and the reason was so I would have 2 bows worth... whatever. Just eat that. Let's drink that. Just head out. We don't want to get stuck in glimmer fog anymore. That wind is howling. Yeah, the fog is a nuisance, isn't it? It's not bad if you know that there's signal caches out there that you can go after, but we've already found 3 of them out here, so the odds extremely non-existent. Yay! It died down. Possibly. Wind is at -23. We will need some sticks. I dropped all of my sticks, right? Yeah. We only got the 2. When we get to a next shelter, I'm going to look at the regions. Time we've spent in each of the regions. I think the Muskeg is where I want to go back to. I think enough time has elapsed out there that we should have some wolves again. We'll go through all the list of the regions and just kind of give a yay or nay on each of them, or a reason as to why I don't want to go back to it, like Desolation Point, because there's nothing to do. Murd got more lights. Nice. Yeah, some regions just don't have a whole lot to do in them to begin with. And currently, some regions are experiencing, I don't know that it's every region, but some of them are definitely experiencing a bug with animal respawns. And the timer canceling when you leave, or not canceling, but pausing. And so there's some regions we haven't spent a lot of time in, but the reason we haven't spent a lot of time in them is because whenever we go there, there's nothing there. So we'll just have a little look once we get to a shelter. But I do think the Muskeg is one of the regions that's seems to be working pretty good. Hey, Cherry Lum, welcome in. How you doing? La, little birdie. Oh, the bird fell. Oops, that was me trying to jump. Instinct says push the spacebar in a video game with keyboard and mouse and you shall jump. And then Brain says, no man, it's a long dark. They didn't want you to jump. I wonder why that is. Did I remember to look for the secret tree in HRV? I don't even remember what you're talking about. You've been around long enough, Scruffy, to know I don't remember stuff. You're gonna have to refresh my memory at least once. Kind of wander around in here and just see if there's anything in here. Nope. Oh, where does this go? That's probably not a good idea to go down there. I don't know that you would die going that way, but you would not be back up here. You would be back in the region. What if you go this way? Yeah, Scruffy, you gotta tell us. You can't just say that and then just not tell us what tree you're talking about. All of us are like, what tree? Scruffy's like, I'm good. I figured you'd forget anyway. I'm good. All right. Well, I figured I'd have a little bit of a look around. Usually I mean, sometimes I get a bit of a look around. There's a glitch when you enter a cave, go to the left and you magically go through the rock and a tree appears. Oh, that would mess me up. I wouldn't know where I was. Be stuck in limbo. Yay, we're out of the airfield again. Yeah, the one in Milton Basin I don't have an issue with because it's just a regular
carry much more.
cave that you walk into and come out of, so you can't get lost. But those HRV caves, you guys know I don't do well in those. So if I went into one and I took a corner and came out the wall and saw a tree, I would be like, where am I? You're probably just right outside the cave entrance or something, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. What's the time of day? It's early. Do you think we can get to the Muskeg? Like, not necessarily before nightfall, but in today's stream, do you think we can actually make it there? Oh, it's not like it's just a regular cave, so it doesn't have a load screen. Depends on me and my ability to avoid distractions. I don't have that ability. Come on. I'm just thinking I don't see any reason to go to the hub and waste any kind of time in there. Oh, well, I guess the reason would have been to check the locations, right? See, there's that memory thing. Floppy disk is full. A lot of the information that goes in there doesn't have a place to sit down. So it gets up and leaves. Today a man knocked on your door and asked me for a small donation towards a local swimming pool. I gave him a glass of water. Oh, boo. Boo. Well, that's where we're going. We're getting a temperature here. We can have should probably have a look right here. All right, Mystery Lake. We've been in Mystery Lake quite a bit. Pleasant Valley, Coastal Highway, obviously. Desolation Point probably will have the least. Transfer Pass doesn't count as a region because there's nothing to do there. Desolation Point is just boring. There's nothing there. Timberwolf Mountains in the 50s. Muskeg's 35. Broken Railroad 33. HRV 32. The problem with HRV though is we got our cave here. We can go so far that way, or we can go all the way around this way and then have to go through a cave, and we have to skip that big section right there. If you can visualize the map because of the cougar. So I like Hush River Valley. I wouldn't mind spending more time there. It's just unless you plan on hunting the cougars, because you can't do a full circle because you will encounter that cougar. Mountain Town's at 39. Bleak's 36. Black Rock's 32. We just came back from there though. Zone of contamination. Again, that's another region where there's really not a whole lot to do. Unless you're doing the tails. The airfield's 68. Sunderpass 60. I think we'll just stick with trying to hit the Muskeg. I still have food. I got that, and I got my travel food that I almost never eat. Although you gotta admit, we've done a lot of traveling since I picked up all that travel meat. And I only have one piece left, so I am eating it.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
All right, we already had a wolf out here that we took out on our way out. I don't expect another one. We just have to get through here and then we're in the Muskeg. Oh, we got a puppy. Should we hang out in Broken Railroad for a little bit? We don't need to beeline it right to the Muskeg. Make sure my auto walk is cancelled. Where did that wolf get to? Where did he go? I saw one. There's one. Boink. Go over here. Go this way. That's number 4. Midday. Momentarily thought that might have been rose hips. But it's burdock. Burdock. Yeah, not a big puppy day so far. I can change. I'm still not sold on staying here for any amount of time because I don't know, we'll see if they're all out on the ice. We got a deer over there. We'll see if there's any on the ice. We'll take them out and we'll just continue on. There also might be some in the yard as well. Oh, we got another one. You're gonna go back to lurking, Copper? Okay. Thank you for the lurk. I hope your day goes better than your night did. Blink. Yeah, there's only a handful of wolves. Once you get past the pond, there's only a handful of wolves. The yard and the pond. There might be one or two up at the hunting lodge. I think we're just gonna continue to the Muskeg with this slight detour. Maybe we'll get more wolves in the yard. I got the stink for it. so lumpy in the yard though. I don't really like the yard wolves. Eat that. There we go. Smack your lips at me, Astrid. Onto the Muskeg via the scenic road. Exactly. Anybody could just walk from there to there. We walked from there all the way around here and there. Yeah, there's not even any wolf puppies. Wolf puppies? Yard puppies. But I'm still gonna pull out the bow. What is that bow at? Anyways. 65. I think the Muskeg will have a decent number, I think. Maybe we'll get to 10. We're at 5 right now. Mind you, we didn't get anything along the tracks when we walked through it last time. I kind of thought we would. Yeah, there may not be any the rest of the way to the Muskeg. But we took them out on the way here.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Pretty quiet so far. What we don't need is this weather turning on us. Before we can summon the crows, we first need to summon the puppies. You need a bone or two, just saying. I know where there's some. It's under pass. Funny, funny, funny. Oh no. This is not what we want. Oh no. This is no good for nobody. Thanks, Bird. I'm just gonna push through. So we gotta go to the right. If we go to the left, we can get to the transition. Probably, but I would like to get to the bunker. And of course, we're gonna give you a blizzard and we're gonna give it to you right in your face. Thanks for that, Merg. I don't know if I said thank you already. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Terrible weather. Can I walk under this? Good. I'm on autopilot right now, so. If the worst, when it's in your face, number one, I mean, obviously you're going to be walking slow, but the other thing too is good luck getting a wind block from anything.
Gotta warm up somehow.
I don't even have a bunch of sticks. I only have 4 sticks. What is the temperature? Minus 22. If I get a wind block, will we actually warm up a little bit?
Oh, so cold.
Can I get a wind block from you? That goes to minus 3. Let's do that.
Come on, little fire.
Do that. That should be enough to warm us up. And what do we actually have of each? 3 and 3 and 14. Okay. Well, we don't need to use it, but we have the most of it, so do that. We're all good there. Do that. Okay. They are all jiggled.
Lay down right here. I thought I'd never wake up again.
Hey, Sweet Louis Devone, welcome in. How are you doing? And thank you for that. Let's drink one of those. Let's go. I'm gonna eat a pemmican if I can get a wind block off of this wall. Right there. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna try and go up and away. Should maybe have this bow out, just in case. That scent is going right to the bear. Jinx myself again by saying I don't think we're going to get any wolves from here to the bunker. Oh, CD, you're so dirty. I'll just keep my bow out. She's shivering. And this area is pretty sketchy. The lumpiness. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign at all. wolf should have despawned a long time ago. I don't know how long I want to hang out in here. We can do that. And hide. Should be enough.
I wonder if I can drop
Did I
any of
get
this
it all?
gear.
The cooked meat's a little darker, it's harder to see. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I'm not too happy with seeing that wolf still there. Hey, Cherry Lum. I'll give you 3 guesses, Cherry, as to where we are. Is this turning into an aurora?
I am too tired to think straight.
I think this is turning into an aurora. Yep.
Sure getting cold.
The blizzard could end at any time. That'd be cool. There we go. There we go. Alright. Bunker's just up this. Well, we'll get one more wolf, hopefully. We might get a twofer here. As long as that deer kept running
I've never
straight
felt so
up.
cold in my life.
Thing is, where did they run to? Right there. Oh, that wasn't even a doe. That was a big, fat, juicy buck. There we go. Where's my arrow? There it is. Oh, it was broken anyway. Let's do that. We're gonna need... You know what? I'm just gonna leave the meat right here. We'll take the hide and the guts though. Yeah, we got our 6 wolves that we needed, so we stay ahead of the game.
Barely walk with this much gear.
They're both one, okay. You can stay right there. Alright, let's leave that there. Run! Can't run. Run! Look at the skies.
I can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I only take the full kilograms. Too many times in the past I'll have a meat pile and I'll have forgotten to take the little ones out. I'll go over to my meat pile, I'll grab a couple pieces and start off on my way, and only to find out that I got one that's 0.46 and one that's 0.5 and not 2 kilograms. So I leave, unless it's a carcass that the game put out in the world. Those ones I'll harvest completely,
This pack is
just to
heavy.
despawn the carcass. And we got you guys. You can go right there. Deer, I guess. Can go right there. You're gonna stay on us. Did we have anything in there? We have a broken arrow. Now we have 2 broken arrows. You're at 9. What is everything else at? 92 is our clothing. That's good. Oh. We need to throw the fat in there. Eat some of this meat. And let's drink up. And let's end this one here. So for those of you on YouTube, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow.